Hello, good evening, folks. Gosh, we're actually going to start on time tonight. That's exciting. How are you doing, Mr. Matthews? And before Malzen. And Nick, hello. Nick was first. Nick Gamer. 2693. How goes it? Alright. In truth, I could be playing something else that I was closer to finishing, but I find that my brain can only handle sort of mindless games right now. Not, again, this isn't mindless, but I think I've got the attention span for this kind of game. Hey, Sklets, how you doing? I am once again on a deadline, crunching pretty hard, way behind schedule. Lots to do still, hoping to have some more time, but that's also why I'm going to forego my Sunday night streams until the end of the month. And that it is entirely possible that I will not stream on the 24th, Wednesday the 24th. Or if I do, it'll be a very short stream because I may have to be working on my book revisions. But then, that is seriously the last big writing deadline that I have for the foreseeable future, which is pretty good. I'll take it. All right, folks. How are things? How's your week going? I'm very tired. It's only Wednesday. It's been a week already. It feels like, and it's getting warmer here. Still refusing to turn on the air conditioner because it still feels too early. But probably tomorrow we'll have to turn it on because it's going to hit like 95 degrees here, Fahrenheit. So there's that. What's up? What's up with you guys? Not too much news with me. Not too much going on. Oh, actually, that's not true. I just got a book. Hold on. I just received some author copies of another book that's yet to come out. So this month, I have Gamers 2 is coming out on June 30th. And then, which did I show you guys? That one? I think I did. I think I did show that, but here it is again, just in case. And so that one's out June 30th. Super exciting. Really, really excited about that. And then I just got author copies, like yesterday. I just got author copies of Stream Team 2. Play to Win, which is very glossy. This is the hardcover, very glossy. And then here's the paperback, which is less glossy, which is co-written with Fortnite streamer Nick A30. And so that'll be out in August. Yep. I like this cover quite a bit. It's the same artist, actually, who did the cover for my Five Nights at Freddy's the week before. Anyway. So that stuff is coming out, and then what else is writing-wise news? I don't know if I mentioned it on stream last week or the week before, but my Overwatch story, Fall of a Sparrow, came out recently. It's free at the Blizzard website. It is helping to launch the new season of the game. A new hero was just announced yesterday, I think, Cheyenne, who's an Omnic. So that's cool. And the Little Nightmares 3 DLC drops like on Friday, I think, and it features it's called The Backstage, and it features an antagonist that I wrote about in my episode of the podcast The Sounds of Nightmares, so episode 6, The Lonely Way. That antagonist is the main antagonist for the DLC, which is pretty exciting as well. So that's all my writing updates, I think. Now we can play the game. Yeah, am I missing? Oh, there we go. Did I see any of the movies yet? The movies. So, I'm not sure what you mean. The Five Nights at Freddy's movies, you mean? I did. I saw both of those, and I liked them well enough. They were pretty good. Is that what you're talking about? Or, so I haven't seen Masters of the Universe yet. I haven't had time to go see that. If it's still playing in a few weeks, then I will go see that. I'm looking forward to seeing Supergirl. Oh, Backrooms. Obsession. I also want to see Obsession. Again, I haven't had time really to go. And Backrooms, I'm on the fence. Actually, I do want to see Backrooms. I kept thinking that it was based on a game, but it's actually there's a game that's based on the source material for Backrooms. So I actually do want to see both of those. I'm not sure when I'm going to get a chance to. But if they're still playing in a few weeks, then I'll go. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to see them until they're on streaming, which is probably not going to be too much longer. So did you see all those yet? I did start watching on my lunch break. I did start watching Masters of the Universe Revelations, which is the second Netflix series that Kevin Smith wrote for He-Man, and it's okay. It's okay. I kind of like that it's an extension of the original cartoon. It takes it in some weird, interesting directions, but I've been enjoying it well enough. I liked Masters of the Universe, but does it seem like it's doing super well? Yeah, I know. The thing is, they didn't. I don't know that they've marketed it that well. I've been aware of it because I was a huge He-Man fan as a kid. Not as much as Thundercats, but quite a bit. And but I asked my son if he wanted to go see. I was going to take him actually a couple weeks ago, or last week, I guess, when it opened, and he was not interested. I explained the premise to him. He was like, "Not really." Like, you want to go see it? He was like, "Not really." We ended up watching Empire Strikes Back, which he had not seen before. So I got to see him react to the Darth Vader revelation in that. And I kept trying to sneak recording his reaction. He unfortunately saw me trying to record him, but he probably thought like I was trying to record him reacting to like somebody dying or something like that. He was really worried about Han Solo. He really does not want Han Solo to die. So anyway, that was fun. So we're working our way through the Star Wars movies because he saw the first one when he was like 5 or 6, but he doesn't remember it at all, and now he's kind of interested. So yeah, I also didn't see the Mandalorian and Grogu or whatever that is. I haven't seen most of the show either. So, what Darth Vader revelation? That he's a Sith. All right, let me get started here. You guys aren't here to watch me talk, I guess, probably. So I meant to practice this on the Switch. I actually played the Anniversary Collection version of it, and got up to 4. Thinking that I would. That was bad. I'm just gonna keep going. Thinking that I would practice the stage 4, because that's as far as I've gotten, and I have a lot of practicing there to do. But I played enough to get to there and make a save state. But then I haven't had time to play it, or I haven't prioritized playing it. I have been playing a couple things like when I have like little pockets of time that I don't have much motivation to do anything else. So I started actually playing. Oh man, I'm doing really badly here. Mr. Matthews might be happy to hear this. I started playing Double Dragon 2 on Game Boy. Wow, I'm really doing badly here. That's okay. We're just going to restart. I'm keeping an eye on getting a cart for that, actually. And it's not too expensive. It's running for like around 20 or so plus shipping, which I'm not sure if I ever want to pay that necessarily. So I've just been playing it on my Anbernic handheld emulation thingy. And I've been enjoying it. And it's got like unlimited continues, so I'm just kind of keeping it suspended until I get back to it. It's really nice. I got the Anbernic RG35XX SP, which is basically a clamshell factor, and it looks like a GBA SP, which is, it turns out, one of my favorite form factors now, or I guess it always was. But I've just been kind of practicing playing games on that recently, because it's really easy around the house. I'm watching my kid, I'm playing with my kid, and then I have like 5 minutes to do something on my own, and instead of looking at my phone, I'll just play a game for a few minutes, and it's really nice and portable. I can take it out with me. Like I have an analog pocket, which is a better experience, better gaming experience. But I hardly ever want to take it out of the house, and it's just not as convenient to carry around. So. That's a bad place to be. Anyway. Yeah, Double Dragon 2 is surprisingly tricky. There's some strategy involved with and some getting used to some of the controls. Whoa, jeez, nope. Oh, nope. Oof, that was close. All right, bear with me 1 second. I'll catch up on chat as soon as I dispatch this helicopter. There we go. DD2 is a good one. Yeah, I know you've spoken fondly of it or favorably of it in your videos. Like the Kunio-kun version a lot too. You should play that one too. I absolutely will play the Kunio version of that one. Actually, I don't even know if that one's cheaper or more expensive or whatnot. But I probably will still get the cartridge at some point. I have the first Double Dragon. I have the Japanese version of it. I really like the pixel art in it. It looks really good. It looks really good. All right. So let's see, what else have I been playing? I've also been playing... So I've been playing that kind of in my off time. I also started a Final Fantasy Adventure. I think you talked about that in your last video too, Mr. Matthews, and I think you might have reminded me of it. I have the collection of mana on Switch, but again, this RG, this clamshell thing is so convenient. I end up just playing stuff on there. So I've been working my way through Final Fantasy Adventure and really liking that. It's kind of a nice, kind of different game to play, and still sort of pick up and play, honestly. So that's been fun. Still working my way through some other longer games on my Steam Deck, but... Okay, I think I messed this up. Alright. I usually just keep running and gunning. There have been some cool announcements lately. There's like a new Cuphead game in the works. It's being designed for the Master System. Like, that's totally random. Apparently they'd been planning to do it since like 2012 or 14. That's kind of neat. It's going to be one way to get my son to play a retro system. And then today, sometimes I just keep an arcade game up on my TV. So that when I have like breaks during the day, I'll just go and play it for a little bit. So today I was working through a Styanax, the arcade game, which is very different from the NES game for sure. I think I like the NES game more, but it was a pretty quick playthrough, and I think I only spent like 12 credits, so it was like, not that much money. Hey, Mazen Power, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure if I've seen you streaming recently, but I hope you're doing well. Is he backseating me? No, we're just hanging out talking about movies and Game Boy games. Yeah, it is. There's something very compelling about it, and I think it is... I'm with you in that I think I respond more to action RPGs where you're, doing stuff instead of like turn-based stuff, but I want to play more of those too. There's all these announcements about new Switch 2 games coming out. There's the Kingdom Hearts collection, which I actually have on the PS3 or PS4. I have the PS4 version. I need to finally play some Kingdom Hearts. I think I still have the Final Fantasy collection, like 1 through 6 or whatever, that I should play through. They've announced the Ocarina of Time remake. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not too excited. The only Switch 2 game that's coming out that I'm actually legitimately excited about is Orbitals, which is a co-op puzzle shooter game that is completely done in anime style. Like, it just looks like a hand-drawn anime show. Yeah, I've got these first stages down. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Once I de-rust a little bit. Mega May's over now, so regular schedule Friday night. So you're doing Friday nights. Okay, cool. Captain Algebra said he's not streaming on Friday. So is my mic clipping? Well, that's weird. Is it me, or is it because of the fan? Am I clipping? Let me know if it's improving. Oh, it's too high. What's going on there? Why is the volume so loud? All right, let me turn that down a little bit. I'm not sure why that was doing that. All right, sorry about that. Why is it so loud? I'm going to turn that down a bit. Thank you. That's strange. Don't have any of the newer consoles. Not interested in new games at the moment. The only Switch 2 game I'm interested in is the Star Fox remake. So I haven't played Star Fox 64. Should I play the Star Fox remake instead of the Star Fox 64? I'm not really beholden to N64 games, but thank you, Sklets, for mentioning that. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks good. If I'm gonna play a version of Star Fox 64, I guess that should be the one. I think I have the 3DS version. I'm not sure. I don't know why my mic was so hot. That's weird. Saw someone playing the demo of that SF remake. I found instead of getting a new Star Fox game, they remake Star Fox 64 for a third time. Somebody online pointed out that oh yeah, the demo. That's right. The demo's online. Thanks, Mazin. I should just play that, I guess. I guess it has more story, so I might be more interested in that. Somebody pointed out that 15 years ago, Nintendo had also remade Star Fox 64 and Ocarina of Time because they both got 3D versions on the 3DS. So it is a little weird. But I was thinking about this today, and I know some people are like, well, why are they making these games? Like, the only people who are interested in these are people who like have nostalgia for that game. Nobody else really cares. But we are at the generation now, or we're at that moment where people these days seem to have more nostalgia for the N64 than anything else. Like, we had a babysitter a few years ago who came in and she saw like my N64 and she's like, "Oh, that was my first game console." I'm like, "What?" But those they now have to appeal to that generation. The NES is really old, and as much as great as the NES is, as much as it's still my favorite console, as much as I think it's still fantastic and people should still be playing it today, to some people who grew up playing 3D games, it probably is about as poor looking as Atari games look to me for the most part. Like, I play Atari games occasionally, but for the most part, they are like blocky messes that just require massive amounts of imagination in order to like really immerse yourself in them. And I'm just generally not interested in playing Atari games. They're just a little bit too outdated for me. So I think NES games are probably the same way for a lot of people. They want to play the N64 games. So yeah, keep releasing those. Nintendo makes some weird decisions. I feel like pretty rarely do they make a disastrous decision. Like certainly not on the Virtual Boy level. But sometimes they'll make a game like how did that Metroid Prime remake do? Probably pretty well, right? Or remastered, I guess. I think they know what they're doing. I think, and probably they're looking at the sales of the 3DS games. And 3DS was not around for that long, as well. It didn't get like the attention that it probably should have if, oh boy, if it was still like being marketed right now. So I don't know. Let them do it. You don't have to buy them. I didn't get the Switch remaster of Metroid Prime. I'm just playing the one I already had. I don't think it's that different. Oh god. Just don't buy it if you don't want it. I keep buying the Wii U versions of games that keep getting reissued on the Switch. Just spend your money where you want to. Oh, I was supposed to duck there. Sometimes I wasn't sure if I needed to duck. Sometimes it seems like I don't need to duck there, but I wasn't sure. I guess it depends on where it hits you in that pattern, right? What else is going on? There seems like there's been a lot of gaming news. There's also, oh boy. They've also announced the release date, and the protagonist for the new Castlevania game, right? It's going to be Rose, not Sonia. I joked in Omega Ace's Discord that a Rose by any other name is still Sonia. Yeah, it was more of a remaster. That's fair. That's fair. Nintendo can sell poop and fans will buy it. They did, in fact. Don't they have like Kokiri poop or something in Breath of the Wild? Nintendo doesn't have to worry about smart. That's the other thing, too. They can do whatever they want, right? And people will either buy it or they won't. And if they don't buy it, they'll do something else. It's not like Nintendo has buried the original games. Like, you can play them on... all right, so it's 1, 2, right? And then it's the next one, 4. You can actually play them on the Switch Online, right? Like, you can play the Zelda and Star Fox 64 games on, and Donkey Kong for that matter, right? So they're not burying them; they're making them available. That's when I take exception if they just make it so you can't play the original anymore. Or they had the people were talking about like Metroid Zero Mission, and that was like a really great way of doing it, right? I made some stupid mistakes here, but that's okay. We'll get to 4, and hopefully we'll have some lives to practice with. Yeah, but it's really hard. Nintendo fans are really strange because you give them what they want and then they complain about it. Or I think a lot of Nintendo fans just complain about everything. And I'm not some Nintendo apologist or fanboy who's like, everything Nintendo does is perfect and great. No, they do some really silly decisions. Sometimes it seems like they don't actually want money. But Madsen's right. Like, it's actually just that they don't need to make money all the time. Probably to the chagrin of their stakeholders. But, whatever. I might buy them. I pre-ordered a bunch of Switch 2 games because they're like $10 cheaper right now, the physicals. So I may decide not to keep the pre-orders, but we'll see. All right, this section I don't know very well, so this is going to be a little bit hairy. Nintendo should make. You know what? I actually like Urban Champion probably better than I should. Generally find Nintendo more frustrating than anything else these days. Yeah, they just make some weird decisions often. But oops. Oh god, no, don't kill me. Oh my god, why? Okay. Oh, these endless streams of angels or whatever they are. They're not angels, right? But they're like military folks with wings? Something? I don't know. Give me a bunch of games I really like, so I can always just play those instead of worrying about new stuff. Exactly. I have such a backlog of games. I don't need to buy any of their new games. What happens often is I'll buy the new games, and then I don't play them. Some of them I get for my son. Some of them he really wants and then just avoids. He just ignores them. Like, he really wanted Pokopia. And, oh, frack, I missed that guy on the bottom there. He really wanted Pokopia, and then he just doesn't play it. So maybe it just wasn't the game that he thought it was, but... Okay, this is a bad place to be. I'm not sure that I want to stay here. Okay, nope, that's not good. Okay, oh, for crying out loud. Right, I'm getting out of here. Okay. They changed smart for lawsuits? What? Oh, these bubbles. Okay. Alright, that's okay. Gotta learn the stage. Remember where these things are so I can react to them. Got overwhelmed there. That's fine. That's fine. We will continue. Got a few continues here. So we'll practice this. Just gotta learn what all this stuff is. So yeah, that's the thing. Just don't buy the games you don't want to play. Like, easy enough, right? That Final Fantasy game looks interesting. It's real interesting. All right, but what are you guys playing these days? What are you guys up to? God, nope. Oh, that can go well. Okay. 4 or 5 end game. It's my personal best in this game. 5, but that was like a few years ago, so I haven't gotten up to 5. I didn't get up to 5 last week. But I did clear this at one point. This stage I cleared at one point. Fire Emblem on the Wii, like the original Fire Emblem. I have the Fire Emblem, the original Famicom Fire Emblem on the Switch. Or I guess they made a lot of Fire Emblem games, so I guess it's probably one of the newer ones. Is what you're talking about. I don't like this area here. Okay, this isn't good. There's not any way to lock my position, which is tricky. Fire Emblem game they made for the Wii, 10th game in the series or something close to that. Okay. I have various Fire Emblem games, but I just never gotten into them. Practicing the Alpha Nerd. Oh, right. Alpha Nerd Challenge, right. And there's a GoldenEye one that's, I think, this weekend that I will not have time to play. Whoa, jeez. Oh, I hit my foot. Nuts. Okay, I need to figure out a good strategy for getting past this thing. There's all these things coming down at me. Like this. There we go. I just have to be bolder. Whoops. Ugh. Okay. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I got to the beginning of stage 5 at some point. Boulder and diver. Yeah. I was gonna say boulders were in the first game, right? I still got to play the Spider-Man game. Oh, again? All right, I need to get rid of that thing. Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 5. I still need to play. Yeah, I was heavy like a boulder. I felt exactly the way a boulder would. Okay, I just need to figure out a good way to get through these things without getting hit all the time. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Oh boy. Oh, if you keep moving around, does that thing not lock onto you? Huh. That might be useful. If I keep jumping around, does it just not fire? What's that lie to? Oh, gross. Is that my last one? Okay. That was pretty swift. That's pretty swift. Okay. It's not doing great here. Area 4 might be my wall unless I do practice it independently. Like a save state or something. I mean, yeah, these stages get easier. At least they should be. Don't get sloppy. Oh, wow. Too close there. I might be in trouble now. That last fight is a little bit tricky without a spread shot. You have to be real careful. Nope, no power-ups for me. You can't get through that door fast enough. Okay. Spread shot. That's unfortunate. This becomes a much more tedious fight. Uh-oh. Oh. What? You can shoot them from behind? Are you safe back there? It might have been able to back up into me. I don't know. Guess Great White North is has no power tonight, so that's why he's not here. I hope he's doing okay. It really is annoying when you lose power. Oh, no, no. My cat not having food. Your refrigerator, everything in your refrigerator goes bad. Also had a really rough week with my daughter sleeping. She's been waking up at night. Which isn't good because I tried to stay up late or wake up early to write, and then she wakes up early. It just doesn't work out well. I'm a little bit behind schedule because I just haven't been able to carve out enough time to work. Can you stay under there indefinitely? Or do you like run out of air? That'd be pretty funny. Alright, trying Area 4 again. Hey, True Acolyte, how are you? Thank you, Mazin. Twerking for a bit because I'm having pork chops and rice for dinner. That's nice. We don't have pork chops that often. I'm not sure I don't know that Cora really likes pork chops. I don't think the kids have tried it much. I should pick some up. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I did want to clear that area out, but I wanted to not be under those things as they were falling. Oh boy, wow. Get out of here. Wow. Did you see that? Oh boy, these guys are getting really up in my business. Okay. Get away from me. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Wow, that guy was real close to me. Actually wonder about that hitbox. That was scary. Oh boy. Oops. I'll check on the chat in a minute. Oh, I really don't like this jumping. Oh, dang it. Alright, I'll check on the chat. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it. I appreciate you're here. It's good to see you. Thank you. Just hit 2105 in subs. Folding my destiny. Man, I really don't like these little jumps. I guess I should go over on the left, because that's scary over there. So I've learned that. Oops, get out. So that's fine. Learned a lesson there. Guy up here, right? There he is. And then this guy will show up. I don't like these respawning fellas. Okay, there's this laser turret. Call it a laser, but I'd say gun turret, I guess. There's gonna be this. Great. Another turret. Alright, spread shot, yes. Great, get rid of these bubbles. Bubbles. Dudes. Bubbles. Bubbles. Dudes. Dudes. Bubbles and dudes. Bubbles. Right, I don't remember this boss fight. Let's see here. Oh, right, this thing. Okay. That was a bad idea. Okay. Hey, Oak City. Good night. Touch and gather springs. Washing a house and fixing my garage door. My goodness. Alright. Whoop! Alright. I really don't know the stage very well at all. Thank you kindly, Oak. Alright. That's a pretty background. Alright. Back to my PB of 5. I don't know the stage very well at all. And I botched that boss fight a little bit, but I made it. Are there going to be boulders in here? I thought there was going to be boulders in here. Oh, that's some kind of laser thing. What is this, missiles? Oh, I'll take... oh boy, okay. Oh, I get that. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. That's a bad idea. Platforms are not good. Oh boy. Because I can't jump up there. Not good. Wow, this is terrible. Super don't like that. Oh boy. What? It's like some kind of weird puzzle. I did not play Contra Hardcore. I might have played it for a couple minutes before, but I haven't played that one yet. I'm playing through the Contras in sort of more or less in order, I guess. So whenever I finish this, I'll go on to probably the Game Boy games, and then I'll do Contra 3, I guess. You know, but I tend to play them all in order. Probably... what? Oh, I was looking at the chat. Close. Puzzle. Ooh. I don't like these platforms at all. You got a rocket? How do you guys have rockets? Why can't I have a rocket? How does this level even exist? Are you floating in midair? Is that a cliff? Alright, last chance here. stuck on a cliff, on an angle, and you do not survive. Oh, hey, look, a boulder. Purple boulders. Oh, boy. Oh. Panicked. Okay. Love Contra 3 Alien Wars. Alright. Well, got to stage 5. That's probably as far as I've gotten. Let's see if we can get through this again. This would be nice if I had more proclivity for this kind of game, but this is the only way I know how to play these games. So I have to keep practicing it. Hello. I got up to stage 5. That's the farthest I've made it. Have you beaten this one? I've been, it's been on my list of games to finish. Poking at it from time to time. I played it last week, actually, as well. I don't think I'm going to clear it before the end of the spring, but... I know I played a Contra game with a friend. I don't know if it was this one or the first one. The problem was I was never good at it, but I didn't own it, so whenever I would play with somebody else, it would almost just die like instantly. I've got some other games that I wanted to finish, but they I think require a little bit more thinking. There's a little bit of, remembering things to progress. Could turn easy. Oops, that's not the weapon I wanted. This freaking laser. I think I want this laser. I don't like the laser. I hardly ever use the laser. So I'm not really sure what to do with this thing. Yeah, shoot bad guys with the laser. Good idea. But the laser requires a bit more precision than I typically need with the spread shot. What? Oh, if you touch the wall, do you die? What? Unless a shot hit me somehow, like an errant shot hit me. I feel like I just touched that wall. With the spread shot, that thing's over in like seconds. As in, no, the wall did not kill me. That was a glitch? Really? That's not cool. Is it something you've encountered before? Definitely nothing hit me up there for sure. So I don't know what the heck. Game be cheating. It's like, oh no, he's learning the game. Let's throw some weird things at him. That happened to me once, but it was on the boss of stage 7. Oof. That's rough. Yeah, I'm only on stage 5 of what, 7 or 8 stages? So it's gonna be Imagine these guys just running in the water at a guy with a gun. That's all they do. They just run at you. It's like, you're gonna die. I mean, there are a bunch of these guys who, like, their job is to run at you as quickly as possible, hope that you will not see them so that they can touch you and you will die. That is quite a strategy. I mean, I'm glad they don't have bullets, but it's just, they're basically like the Foot Clan. Like, they're just jumping out at you, hoping that they're going to touch you. Like, oh, hope he doesn't see us. One of us will get through. Did they not have enough guns, like, to hand out to everyone? It was like, sorry, you guys are runners. But he'll be so busy, he won't notice you. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I've never fought this boss with this weapon before. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, it seems like sometimes you just have to find like the right place to stand. That didn't work so well. This works better with this spread shot, of course. Ran out of money for guns, so you only run and try to hit that guy. Budget cuts. Okay, stage 4 again. Distracted. I really hate these guys. This stage is just throwing too much stuff at me. Messing this up. Alright. Alright, that went poorly. Yep. I wonder why those bubbles are so lethal. This side? Too late. I think that ceiling would like knock out some of these guys. On this side, because those little platforms are hard to jump on. Go away, Bubbles. Bubbles, no. Bubbles. Okay. Which side is the laser beam starting on? That side, okay. Oh, nuts. Okay, now it's just going to be really tedious. Ooh. I have a safe spot in here. That's probably the best way to do that. I should probably just go after something in the middle so I have a clear shot in the middle instead of going back and forth. Okay. We'll get to 5 again. Alright, so I think the lesson is I need to just get rid of a bunch of things in the middle there with my spread shot as quickly as possible so I have someplace safer to stand instead of running back and forth. Although I think that would work better if I had a better sense of the timing there. Okay, now this crazy area. You know this, huh? Oops. No. Oops. Wow. What? How did I didn't know it could drop down through the area. Oh, I guess I did know that, but I didn't intend that to happen there. I just fell through the platform. Oh, good night, Sklets. Thank you, Mazin. Oops, I didn't actually want this weapon. It's okay. That's why. That's why I did not want that weapon. That's fine. Can I just stand here and kill these guys until I get more lives? How many lives, how many points do you need to get a new life exactly? That's a safer thing to do. Go over to the left. Get rid of that guy first. That's why I say sometimes it seems like a puzzle, because you just have to figure out like the best approach. Oh no! Bad news bears. Could have been, except I missed my spread shot, so that's the bad news. These guys have rocket packs. Boulders coming down. Big, ugly purple boulders. Which you can destroy. What? That's not cool. What is this, Battletoads? In some ways, I guess it is Battletoads. Because I had to know that that boulder was falling down. Hey, a new area that I've never been to before in my life. What is this, a train? No. I don't think I've made it this far before. I'm on a train. Do I drop down? I guess so. Oh, wow, this is weird. I know I've seen people... Oh, boy. No, no. Oh, I had to scratch my nose. And I died. And that was my last life. All right, I got to the top of this train, and then I died because I had to scratch my nose. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I'm sure I've seen people stream this, and I don't recall, like, these areas towards the end there. But that's okay. We're developing a strategy for that area, so making some more incremental progress. Could play some two-player if you wanted to, Cora. See, how am I supposed to get this thing if it lands up there? And why does that happen? It's obnoxious. I'm not sure. Let me see. I think you do have to restart from the beginning here. Do you want this nice controller?
Sure, I'm happy to do any control. I really won't play for long, honestly. It's so very hot in here.
Yeah, you want to just turn on the air? We could do that. We just have to close all the windows. All right, let me
Restart.
Cora's gonna play some two-player.
Yes,
Super C. Made every member of my family play Contra with me, but I've never played Super C multiplayer. Really? All right, 2 players. You have to select 2 players.
Oh, I have to select?
Yeah, you've got the good controller, so I'm using this wireless one, which is probably going to be interesting. All right, we'll see how this goes. So I'm the red guy. Wow, this controller is really not as good as that one. Oops. Died already. Okay. It's also tricky when somebody else is scrolling. Oh boy, this controller's really not up to it. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's not as good as the one that you're using. I'm using an 8-bit to N30 controller, and its diagonals are not as good as the Hudson Joy card I'm using. I did not push you, and I resent that. You walked into that. Oh, you came back though. I was gonna let you take it. You're doing fine. My controller is a liability. Whoops. Wow, that was quick. I will continue, I guess. Have I always had that row of handhelds in the background? I've never noticed those. They've been there for a while. They're probably just not typically visible. Not often visible. Maybe I'll take the lead, I guess, because I'm a little bit more familiar with what's coming. Kills everything on the screen. Yeah, hold up. There's like a guy with grenades over here. just hit me. It's okay. My, yeah, this D-pad is really not as good. I thought this had a fine D-pad, but not for this game, I guess. Do you not have a continue? Well, I don't need to play this on my own. It's fine. I don't know, because I was going to stop. You can play with that controller if you, I'll use the stick.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna feel I'm holding you back.
Well, that's how I feel anytime I play Super C with another person, or any Contra game with another person. That was fun though.
Yeah, that's cute. I'm happy to play it. I just
Never. You beat me at Dr. Mario. Yeah. You can do that in Ninja Turtles as well. I think you need, I don't know how you do it. It's just like, you have to hold something down to do it. Whoops. I'm just going to set. Well, you can, I think, if you have, like, really good reflexes, right? Like, there's sections where you do have to run and gun it, and then there's sections where you need to be a little bit more careful. And I think if I knew the game better, I would probably feel more comfortable running and gunning because I would know what's coming. Here, I know what's coming, but I have to be kind of cautious so that I can react to it in time. Wow, yeah, I didn't realize the D-pad on that other controller is so bad. I'm actually going to try using my arcade stick for a little while.
aren't you fancy? You fancy boy.
It probably won't be any better, really, but I think when my thumb starts getting tired with the D-pad. And yeah, we'll turn on the AC tonight, I guess. Yeah, we should get him there. Go. Oh no, and then I messed it up. Fine. Can you imagine playing multiplayer with Maz and you get backseat in real time? Oh, that'd be awesome. Anyway, if you're curious, Mr. Matthews, about the different handhelds back there, it's my backlit modded GBA, my NES GBA SP, a DSiLL, my original 3DS, and then the Analog Pocket. Yeah, and then I've got some other. I have a 3DS XL that the Spud's been using, and I also have some other. We have more handhelds downstairs, but this is just like what I keep on my bookshelf. And these are sort of in rotation. Like I'll use them occasionally, depending on like what I want to play. You just played through Hollow Knight. Cora just beat Hollow Knight. And she's like, I don't think I have patience for NES games. Like, Hollow Knight's probably harder than a lot of NES games, I would think. Oh, wow. I did really poorly here. Alright, I'm just going to end that. That's fine. I have... my DS Lite is not in current use because it was starting to crack. And I don't see any point in using the DS Lite when I have the DSiLL. But I do have a DS, like a fat DS. What am I doing?
Yeah. Start out with that now.
What am I doing? Let's go back to the controller, I guess.
Good idea.
The yellow pocket looks pretty sharp. My favorite Game Boy Color model was the yellow one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I have the yellow Pokemon Game Boy Color. Yeah, I ended up getting the it's the Dandelion Pocket. I was on the fence for the longest time when they did their last their last batch of colorways for the Analog Pocket. I was like really on the fence about like, do I want to spend the money on this? It's really expensive. Do I really need it? Blah blah blah. And so I waited so long that most of the colors were gone, and by the time I decided to pick one up, like I was just gonna do it because I figured, okay, look, if I really don't end up using this or whatever, I can easily resell it for like the same amount of money that I spent. Like these things do not drop in value. So I had the choice between Dandelion, I think like wine, which was kind of this reddish thing, and then like gold, which was really hideous looking, I thought. So I ended up getting the Dandelion, and I actually think that ended up being like the best color. It's really cool. Like I really like it. I kind of wanted like the purple one, or there are a bunch of different ones, but there was a green one, like a lime green. But the yellow one ended up being really nice. I've got a nice little Psyduck sticker on there to kind of evoke my Pokemon Game Boy Color. Which still works. I dropped it on a subway platform in New York like a long time ago when I lived there, and the sound stopped working on it. I think it's just the speaker's broken. And I have a replacement speaker. I just haven't like bothered to solder it in yet. Like the headphones still work, sort of, but the speaker doesn't work. Game Boy Color though is like the form factor of it's a little bit too small. I think the GBA-SP is great, and I like the regular GBA as well, except for it's a little bit small, but except for the backlight, which I fixed on mine. But GBA-SP, we have multiple GBA-SPs. Some of them are the brighter screen one, and some of them are just the regular one. Sometimes I use just the regular one, which is my NES edition, because it has that reflective screen, which is great when you're playing outdoors. But that's why I ended up getting that RG35XX SP from Anbernic, because it has the same form factor as the clamshell. And I remember just carrying that clamshell around like everywhere back in the day. And it's really, really portable and protects the screen in your pocket and everything. Really been happy with the Pocket Plate all the time. Yeah, I played it a lot at home. I was playing it a lot at home. Like the suspend on it is great, like being able to suspend mode pretty instantly, and all the other cores that you can play on it, of course. It's been very convenient at home because I can play for like a few minutes, if I have a few minutes of time to play, and then I get distracted because to go pay attention to the kid or whatever. But the the Anbernic that I got also has a really good suspend mode. I've been using that, and it actually has also a video output, which I experimented with. It's not as good as the Analog Pocket, but it's not terrible. What's up? Yeah, especially sitting on the floor. But I've been using that Anbernic a lot more lately because it's also the thing that I just will carry with me if I want to take something out. And the Analog Pocket I typically don't want to carry around with me. It's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit bulkier. It's just definitely a lot more expensive. So if anything happens to it, I tend to not bring that one around too much, unless I'm going to be on vacation someplace and you just want like a reliable handheld to play. The dock on the Analog Pocket is really good too. Basically a portable mister. Yeah, I did. I don't usually let that happen. Hey, Moose Green. Direct was weak. I'm not too. I'm mainly excited by orbitals. That's the main thing I'm excited by. I have a ton of GBAs. Also, was collecting a bunch of the color variations for a while when they were still cheap. Yeah, I have. So this is an extra GBA SP that I bought cheap, I think, specifically to mod, and then I got a case for it. The my original GBA SP was a purple one that a friend got me, and Big Scary Dave actually got me that GBA. That GBA, not the GBA SP. What am I doing? I still have that one, and I have my mom's old Game Boy Color. She had the purple, Atomic Purple, and barely used. But I still have it in the box. I didn't really collect them. And then I have the SP, I have the NES SP, and the powder blue SP 101. And then I think Core's got a red SP and the pink or pearl or whatever SP 101. I got you a different pink one though, a metallic pink one, which is a doing? Maybe I'm just getting tired. Did you ever have a regular GBA? I don't know if I've seen your GBA. If you had a regular one. If you do, it's probably somewhere. Probably would have skipped it if BSD hadn't gotten it. There's a lot of consoles I probably would have skipped or not gotten right away if friends had gotten them. I have not purchased many of the consoles. I think the Switch 2 is the first Nintendo console I actually bought newish for myself, or at least for us, of course, but that I bought, because usually they're just gifted to us or to me. Most of my consoles since the Wii, really, like you guys, all my friends got together, got me the Wii, and cause I skipped GameCube itself, and then Sklet's got us the Wii U, and you and Sklet's got me the Switch. Tend to not buy consoles too often. Switch 2, I had that gift certificate or whatever. I had that coupon, that gift card that I had to use up. Right. I guess I didn't. Yeah, that's right. I didn't buy my NES for myself either. Come to think of it. Ben got me the Pikachu N64. Most of my consoles have been gifts. Gave me the wrong one. Complain about it. This is how I messed up last time. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, I've heard that this weapon's good for the boss. Apparently you hold down the button to charge that one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Al. Pew Pew game. Hey, Peter. Peter, you should post your the number to call in for your summer radio station. Hold on a second. We should have gotten the NES SP when it was out. It wasn't very retro-minded back then. I did not know that the SP even existed. It was back then. I didn't know. I wasn't getting Nintendo Power. There was no way to get news, unless you were looking for it. Like even with the internet, I didn't know about that NES SP until I saw it in GameStop, and it was like in a case. It was used, but I'd already missed like the new ones coming out. I ended up buying that, and it was probably not that expensive. But I probably would have. I must have skipped the GBA SP for a while because I already had a GBA. I didn't like think about them, and then I saw that thing. I had to buy that right away because it looked like a freaking NES, and then the controller and everything. So and then that thing just I played Metroid Fusion on that. I played a bunch of games on that. That thing I carried around all over the place. But I absolutely would have purchased it new if I'd known about it. And I would have gotten, I would have imported the Famicom one if I'd known about it at the time. Yeah. I was just I didn't know about the top loader NES until I was visiting my mom, and there was a new shop had opened up in her neighborhood that sold all sorts of cheap gifts and stuff, but they also had some video games. And I saw the top loader NES behind the counter, and I was like, "What is that?" Because I thought it was a bootleg Nintendo. I was like, "That I've never seen that before. That can't be a real thing." And they tried out a game in it. They let me try the controller, and I was like, "Okay." And it was $35 or something. I was like, "I'm buying this." I don't need it, but I'm buying it. And then I got a new controller for it directly from Nintendo. Oops. Alright, that wasn't a good strategy. And walking into the bullet. Yeah, bad idea. Bad idea. I think I want to be on this side. I want to get a modded GBA so that's bright. They're way more comfortable to hold compared to the SP. Yeah, that's for sure. Although, the Anbernic one that I just got is... I haven't actually shown it because I didn't have it here on stream. It looks like an SP. It's a little bit wider. It's a little bit wider than the SP, so it's a little bit more comfortable to hold. But it basically looks like a GBA SP with more buttons on it, And obviously you can just emulate stuff on there. But it's pretty nice. The SP, so I modded my GBA with an AGS 101 screen on it, so it has basically the same screen as a GBA SP, and I actually, if I solder an extra wire in there, I tried soldering it, it'll give it an even brighter brightness, but I soldered it and then the wire came loose. So then I was just like, but I think it's actually better with like the slightly lower brightness because I sometimes played it in bed. But yeah, they're not. You can buy a modded one now, and there've actually been some. There are some FPGA GBAs out there now that are probably a better option to get. So charge the weapon like the Mega Buster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's call 304-933-WAVE. Yeah, so Waves and Games, he sets up a radio station for his live streams for the summer. People can call in. They'll make a recording and he'll run it through during his stream, and he's also playing like music while he's playing the game and everything. It's really fun. It's just yeah, I'll have to call this time around. The SNES Junior is one of the consoles that I didn't hear of until like 2015. Yeah. I don't need it, but I'm buying it. It's at every retro collector ever. Yeah, for sure. All right, good night. I probably won't be up too much longer, another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I mean, we don't need any of this stuff, right? Like, that's the thing. But most of the stuff that I picked up only became more expensive, later on. So I'm glad that I got them when I did. And not really many regrets there. It's a missile. Okay, that's good. The DS Lite, I carried around a lot too. I really liked the DS Lite. I wish it could just play regular Game Boy games as well. Oh no! Oh no! Wow, I messed that up big time. Okay. Oh my gosh! Wow. All right, let's see how we do here. I just carved myself out like a little safe spot here. Nope. How frustrating it must be for this boss to be like, I can't get it. I can't get him. Oh boy. Okay. Well, figured out how to scroll over. Rough. Anyway, yeah, the DS was great. 3DS, I think came around when I wasn't as into. I wasn't commuting much, and I wasn't into the games. And it was also like basically around when the Switch came out, so the Switch was around shortly after that. Hey Ace, it's treating me okay. I've gotten past. I've gotten a little bit farther into 5, and that's about as far as I've made it. Mistakes were made, but I still came out on top. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to play a little bit longer. This might be my last run, I think, actually, because I'm going to try to go to bed early enough to wake up early enough to get some writing done. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's taking time. You've beaten this one before, right, Ace? Bad place to stand. Okay. All right. See how we do here. They're faster. Great. It always starts you out like farther than you want to be, too. The other option is just not killing anything. Oh boy, it's a thing. They will kill you. Okay. You've beaten this but never alive. Really? Does it really count? If you beat Super C and no one has witnessed it? Did you really beat Super C? Alright. I'm also sweating. It's gotten hot here. I'm trying to avoid putting on the AC too soon, but I think we gotta put it on tonight. Tomorrow's gonna be 95 degrees. Anything you beat without witnesses does not make a sound. Yes, very true, very true. This level is so disorienting. Okay, boulder time, right? That's that one that falls in, right? Okay. Pause here for a second. Ha 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 ha, LDP. It's been at least 20 years since you last played Super C. I think you're due for... You need to stream this with your wife. She's a Contra fan, right? You guys need to stream. You haven't done a dual stream together yet, as far as I can tell. It's got to happen. This is the summer it's going to happen, okay? Okay. Beating a game live is so much different, yeah. Hey, Joel. Yeah, maybe we should do this as a dual stream. I don't think two-player Contra's in my future though. All right, this is pretty much as far as I've gotten. I died like immediately after this. I was playing it a second ago. The last time I got to this area, so this is every step I take is as far as I've ever gotten, Mr. Frodo. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that was a bad place to stand. Okay. Now we know. Whoa. Oh, there's a boss. What do I do? What is the boss anyway? Uh-oh. It's got an eyeball, it looks like, or something. What is this? What the heck? Shooting skull things? What is this? What's happening here? Oh my god. No! What the heck? Oh my god, no! No, 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 no. Oh my god. What is this Ninja Gaiden nonsense? Oh boy, this is like terrifying. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Oh my god. No. No. Oh. Well, that was that. Okay. But we got to the boss, so that's exciting. That's some progress. Keep pitching it, yes. This one is two-player, yep. Sure want to play Contra 3? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. This game brings back so many memories. My mom and I played this all the time back when I was a kid. Yeah, I thought I was doing actually okay up until the end there, Mr. Matthews. I would have been fine if I had a spread shot for sure there. It was a bit. I wasn't doing much damage to the actual boss, but I was surviving longer than I expected to. Thanks. I don't think I have the energy to do another run all the way up there. Though it doesn't take that long, I guess, like 10 minutes. Should I do another one? I could do another one. You guys just joined. We'll play through one more run. Into bed with me. Seeing me tackle Contra Force. Oh, I forgot about Contra Force. Weird. How could I forget Contra Force? I don't own Contra Force. I guess I could run that on my EverDrive. Have you played Contra Force? Do you like it? Did Cap just buy that? I think he just bought Contra Force recently. I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody actually counts it as a real Contra game. Maybe I'll be better at it than this. Never tried it myself, but I do have it. Oh yeah, thanks Joel. I appreciate you guys popping in here. Contra Force, the most popular and well-received game in the series. Konami codes in Tales of Fantasia, really? I played one of the Contras as a kid via a store demo. I feel like it was one of the NES ones, but that's it. That's all I've done. It's on my retro game to-do list to beat at least one entry. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh my God! Get out! Get out of here! Whew, that was. I was distracted by the chat, I think. Okay. That was horrible messed up. Quite embarrassing. Yeah, I think having beaten the first Contra on stream was a goal, because I was traditionally so bad at these games when I would try to play them with friends. And of course they were better at them because they owned the game, and I would only play it when I went over to their house, or they had more experience with the game than I did. Am I going to play more obscure NES games like Wampum? Wait, is it Wampum or Wampum 2? Wampum. I've already played Wampum. Did I beat that one? I think I finished that one, actually. I did that one live on NES alphanumeric. Contra games are imposable games for sadomasochists. Yeah, I think I beat Wampum on stream, actually. Sayuki World 2, is that what it was originally? Famicom. Famicom version. What's going on with my nose today? Sorry, guys. It's definitely caused a couple of deaths. There are so many bootlegs of the game in the first Contra. I know there's one that's like a Rescue Rangers game. Keep forgetting this game has 2 modes. Yeah, these are tricky. Some of these are tricky. I know the one in Contra 3 is pretty wild. The mode 7 and everything. I used to always choke at the first person mode in the first game, but then I got that. Oops, I thought it was farther away. I thought those bullets would not touch me there. Wasn't there a song in one of the DDR games about the Konami code? That makes sense. I'm sure there are many down, up, down, left, right patterns in DDR games. If anybody knows where I can get like a good DDR pad, like not a cloth pad or fabric or whatever that thing is, foam. Core wants like a real one. And I know you can buy like basically like the platform with a roll bar and everything. And I'm not sure if that's really what she wants, but I'm not sure where to get that. I've seen some hard pads that are supposed to be good. I'll do some more research on them. The problem is I don't know where we would store this thing if it wasn't more kind of portable. I can barely keep my NES power pad around, and that one can be folded up. played lots of obscure games. I sure have. Worm's a great NES game. Great obscure NES game. Hey, Sanctum Starcotorum, how are you? Happy birthday! It's your birthday! Happy birthday! Did you stream today? Are you planning to stream today for your birthday? Or did I see you were taking a break from streaming? Hope all is well and you had an excellent birthday. So the F should disappear first, right? Ah, that's not what. Oh, well, whatever. Oops. Ah. Well, okay then. So it be. Totally botched that one. So it be. So it goes, as Kurt Vonnegut would say. That's alright, we'll be okay. Didn't stream today. Hope to stream Sunday. Okay, I didn't realize. I forgot that. Yeah, that is the best. That is the best spot to be standing in. I didn't realize our birthdays were so close. Mine is going to be the 20th, and I'll probably do a stream on the 20th. I'm not sure what I'm streaming yet, though. I'm kind of leaning towards doing. I saw Megadan streaming Wizards and Warriors, and that's a game from my childhood. Not a childhood game, but a game that I briefly played in my childhood that is on my list of games that I want to finish, games that eluded me as a child because I didn't really understand how to play them, and I didn't have the time to play them. So I may do that, because I know you can kind of just power through the game and finish it if you with like unlimited continues. So that might be good, but the wrinkle is that I had this book deadline, and so I may opt to celebrate my birthday some other time. Because instead, I want to be on the right here. Nonetheless, happy birthday to you. Oops, that was the wrong place to stand. Falling ceiling. That's bad too. Ugh, gross. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. My dad's birthday. If it's something I can stream, then I'll stream it. My dad's birthday is the 7th. My parents' anniversary is the 9th. My mom's birthday is the 12th. My little nephew's birthday is the 19th. Goodness, that's a lot. Great White North, you have power. Excellent. Oh, thank you. I need to. Hopefully, I'll get enough right. I may actually be writing on my birthday just because of this deadline. So, if I can get enough done during the day, then we'll see if I have time to stream in the evening. Probably I'm going to do a low-key thing this year. Just maybe do something with friends later. But in truth, I have not really felt like celebrating my birthday much these days. Whoopsie, that was bad. I don't know, I don't really like to make a big fuss. Alright, I'm not gonna make it if I don't have it. Well, I might make it. I don't know. Hitting these bubbles is tricky. No, I'm not gonna make it. Hitting the bubbles is tricky without the spread shot. Stream Boogerman on my birthday. Gosh. Gonna see Mrs. Doubtfire the musical next weekend. Cool, cool. We're gonna see a local production of Legally Blonde next week. And we're gonna see Bit Brigade next week. That's cool. Super See It Up and Power's here. Hey, Zombie. Yeah, messed up. The Contra, them to make bubbles deadly, yeah. Well, I mean, then you've got Bubble Bobble. Right? Which has deadly bubbles and a deadly theme song. I'm still mastering this stage. Oops, a little bit. We'll get there. We got to the boss of 5 tonight, so I'll call that some solid progress. I probably will not finish this during this spring, but we'll continue to plug along at it when we can. How you doing, Zombie? Contra the musical win. This. Okay. Just gotta remember my route to the stage. Hold on to this, please. Do not lose this weapon. Do not lose a life. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Whoop. I guess the Bubble Man is pretty deadly as well. Mega Man games, right? Bubbles are surprisingly deadly in NES. Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. Ugh, okay, that's fine. Trying a different strategy there, which failed. That failed too. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna stay over here. Just want to get to 5, right? Oh boy, wow. Oh no. Wow, I messed that up. Dang. Big fan of Planet of the Apes, the musical. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Yeah, I messed that up. I need to... Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. No, I've not heard that. I'll have to check that out. Alright, well, alright, we'll do one more attempt here. I also meant to move this thing over. Hold on a second here. I meant to move this over so it doesn't... There we go, like that. Alright. Well, I messed that up. That's okay. I think I'm just getting tired. I don't know how many runs I've done, but it's been a bit. I need to practice more on 4, and practice on 5, and I do have a save state on my Switch, so I can practice it some more. If I have the time. That was interesting. As soon as you break that thing, your bullet goes through it and triggers the ceiling falling. That's insidious. Insidious. You don't get crushed by anything here. That would be a bummer. Except for those bubbles. Oh my gosh. Messed up, man, messed up. Okay, well, that's gonna be the end of it, I think. Okay. Well, that's a sad end, but that's okay. We made it through almost to 6. We'll do it next time. We'll see how we go. But thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, where did my chat go? My chat disappeared. Oh, let me catch up here. Mute this. Catch up on some chats. Never make a monkey out of me. Give it a C. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. I still have that CD, Songs in the Key of Springfield, which was, it's so funny that we were in this era where you would have like the soundtrack to the X-Files was called Songs in the Key of X, and then the Simpsons would do a soundtrack that was a parody or a reference to the X-Files soundtrack and call it Songs of the Key of Springfield. Hey, Richard, you're back. Cool. Hope you had a good conference. That's a good song, Zombie. Hope you didn't lose any food, Great White North. It seems like you lost power only for a few hours or so. Disappointing. Yes. Thank you, Stark. Happy birthday again. Songs in the Key of Life by CV Wonder. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I look forward to hearing about the conference, Richard. Let me see if I can scroll back up here, too. Call 304-933-9283. Leave a message for Waves and Games for The Wave. It's a radio station. He's streaming on Monday nights this summer. And it's always fun. He's playing Tony Hawk right now. He's got good tunes playing in the background, good messages left from folks in the community, good, you know, he's got some good DJing going on, or good radio hosting going on. You had the X-Files CD. I don't think I have the X-Files CD. If you leave a message, make it fun. Oh, now there's pressure, and you're telling me what kind of message to leave. I don't know if I am going to call you. And now I've like erased the number because I highlighted that. Let me go back and highlight this number. I'm going to leave this number up. So everyone write it down. Call. Pledge. We're having a little pledge drive for the Wave. Where did that number go? That number again is 304-933-9283. 304-933-WAVE. Yeah, it's super fun. All right, Summer Pledge Drive time. All right, friends, thank you again for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. I guess that was technically a raid. It's 109 to the Wave. And I will be back not this Sunday night because I am going to try to be a good, responsible adult and catch up on some writing. I'm probably going to try to hold on to my Wednesday night stream, so I'll be back next Wednesday night, the 17th, with more Super C. And then the 20th is my birthday, so I'll probably do a birthday stream that night, you know, like I do. I'll either do that or I could play something else too, like on the Switch maybe. I don't know, think about it. I could do Super Mario Wonder. I haven't played Super Mario Wonder yet on the Switch. And I actually haven't streamed many like new... I don't think I've streamed any like brand new Mario games. I guess that's technically one of the newest ones. So I could do that. Big cup of coffee. Yeah, well, I'll see you on Monday, Waves and Games. But the 20th of this month, correct, Ace? Saturday the 20th. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing. Probably I'll be writing most of the day. Probably I'll have dinner with my family, and then maybe I'll stream in the evening. I might make it an evening stream instead of a daytime stream because I might need to be writing during the day. So we'll see. Alrighty, take care, folks. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week, and try to stay cool if you're having a heat wave like I am right now. And yeah. Oh, thanks, Ace. Bye. I'll talk to you on Friday, Richard. All right, take care, folks. Bye-bye. Good night.